Ready to pack lunches again? The author of the new cookbook, Lunchbox, Aviva Wittenberg, joins us now with lots of ideas. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I'm so pleased to join you today.
Now, this isn't just for kids going back to school. It's also for adults. Like, I take my lunch every day, and I'm looking through the book, and I'm like, there are great ideas in here.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's really for everyone. So whether you're heading back to work a couple of days a week in person, or your kids are heading back, or even if you've got a teenager heading away to university, it's really a very versatile book for anyone that wants to take lunch to go.
Because I like that you have, it's kind of a, when you look at the recipes, you have all of the food groups in there so that you're getting a really nutritional lunch, but a delicious looking one too.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. We were really thoughtful. My editor was amazing. And one of the things that we decided as a strategy is not just to have the recipes, but to pack everything in a complete lunch so that you did have a balanced meal. So that it would carry you through the afternoon of learning or working or whatever it is.
So you've got ideas there for fruits and vegetables, you've got sandwiches, and some people just don't like sandwiches, so you've got all kinds of hot items, cold items.
Yeah, that's right. So some of my favorite recipes in the book include these like lemon ricotta pancakes, and they are easy to make, but even better, they freeze really well. So you can double the recipe, pack a couple of lunch boxes, and then put the rest of them in the freezer for your future self, and pull them out on a busy morning and head off to work or school with them.
And I like to, because I'm a person who brings, like, I always bring leftovers, right? I just make extras the night before, and these recipes are great for that.
Yeah, oh, thank you. We actually have a whole chapter devoted to things that you can have two ways. So, like pasta with a beautiful bolognese sauce, or you can pack the bolognese, the leftover bolognese, into a hand pie. So that it's like leftovers, but like with a bit of a twist so that it isn't repetitive.
I'm glad that you brought up the hand pie, because that's the recipe that caught my eye. I'm like, what is a hand pie?
Yeah, so it's just a pie for your hand. And I use like one of my favorite kitchen shortcuts, frozen puff pastry from the supermarket. And basically, I don't know, puff pastry makes everything like magical. And all you need to do is fold something delicious, whether it's like the bacon and egg hand pie or one of the like lovely curries or stews in between puff pastry, bake it and pack it with like a little salad, and you're good to go for lunch.
But the warning not to pack it too much, because otherwise it's going to explode.
Yes, 100%.
Yes.
For sure. We have some sweet hand pies, and I was always tempted to pack more like sweet goodness inside of, and invariably exploded all over my cookie sheet. So don't just eat two.
Take that warning.
Yeah.
And now, what about tips for if you've got something hot? How do you keep it hot but yet keep other things cold, or not having moisture spilling from one section of your lunchbox to another?
Right. So part of it is getting yourself ready with some gear. A lot of lunch packing to me breaks down into 3 steps. So a lot of it is the planning, so making a meal plan, but also planning to have the right gear on hand. So to keep hot food hot, I love a great thermos. I have one here from a company called Lunchbox that I love because it is got a big wide mouth so you can see everything you're eating, and also goes in the dishwasher. And part of what makes any thermos effective is preheating it. And so fill it up with boiling water for about 10 minutes and then put piping hot food in and seal it up. And then with cold food, I like to pack lunches that need to stay cold the night before, and then pop them into an insulated lunch bag with a couple of ice packs. And that should keep the food in a safe temperature zone until lunch.
And do you have any tips on whether it's kids or whether it's other family members bringing that stuff back home so that you can wash it and use it the next day?
Right. So yeah, no, I can't guarantee your kids won't lose their lunch boxes, but I can say that this lunchbox it was the one I used for photographs throughout the book, belongs to one of my kids. It must be about 10 years old. So it speaks to the quality of like these solid stainless steel bentos. And yeah, we have an extra set just in case they get forgotten behind at school.
Okay. The book is full of great tips to pack in your lunchbox, whether you're making lunch for tomorrow or for the first day of school. Aviva, thanks very much for joining us from your kitchen today.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure to chat with you.